angels say. Someone half your age is deeply, almost mysteriously, obsessed with you. This message may sound shocking at first, but as we dive into it, you'll begin to see why the angels are revealing this to you today. This isn't just about attraction. This is about divine timing, spiritual connections, karmic lessons, and the way God works through unusual circumstances to shape your destiny. The angels are asking you to open your heart, not to judge too quickly, and to listen with your spirit instead of your mind. When the angels say someone half your age, they don't mean this to create fear or confusion. Instead, it is a revelation, a reminder that love, admiration, and obsession are not bound by years or logic. Sometimes God sends souls into your life who appear younger, but spiritually they may be carrying wisdom, light, or even a purpose that directly ties into your journey. You might be wondering right now, who is this person? Why are they obsessed with me? And what does it mean for my future? The angels want you to pause for a moment and reflect. Have you noticed someone younger half your age constantly looking at you, admiring you, or even showing signs of curiosity and affection? Maybe it's in their body language, their energy when they enter a room, or the way they linger in your presence. They may not say it out loud, but their soul is already drawn to you. And the angels are saying this is no coincidence. In the spiritual world, age is but a number. Souls do not grow old, and spirits are eternal. The angels are reminding you that sometimes a younger person will be drawn to you because your spirit carries something they need, whether it's wisdom, guidance, or even love in a pure and divine form. Now, let's go deeper. The angels say this person isn't just interested. They are obsessed. They cannot stop thinking about you. They might be secretly watching, quietly admiring, or even praying for a chance to be closer to you. Their admiration for you is not shallow-eyed, is deep, consuming, and overwhelming. This obsession may feel surprising, maybe even a little unsettling at first. But angels want you to know, obsession doesn't always mean danger. Sometimes it is simply a soul's cry, a deep longing to be closer to someone who awakens something within them. This younger person sees something in you that others overlook. They see your light, your strength, your aura. They recognize, even without fully understanding why, that you are unlike anyone they've ever known. And here's the part the angels want you to truly hear. This is not random. This younger soul has been assigned to cross paths with you. Their obsession is a sign that your soul carries something magnetic for them, a healing, a lesson, or perhaps even the beginnings of a love story divinely written. Ask yourself this: do you feel the pull too? Do you sense their admiration, their silent longing? Do you sometimes feel that younger eyes are following you, admiring you, or waiting for your attention? The angels say, this is not just human attraction. This is spiritual magnetism. And when heaven reveals this, it means you are about to learn something powerful about your life, your heart, and your destiny. The angels want to reveal why this younger soul is obsessed with you. There are spiritual reasons behind their intense focus, reasons that go beyond hormones, social media, or curiosity. These motives are woven into destiny, karma, and soul contracts. Let's lift the veil. First, soul recognition. Souls often recognize each other before minds understand. This younger person senses something in you that resonates with the melody of their soul. Maybe a past life connection, a mentor energy, or a familiar vibration that comforts them. They're not simply attracted. They feel home in your presence. That sense of home becomes an obsession because their soul is seeking reunion, learning, or healing. Second, you may be a catalyst for their spiritual awakening. Perhaps your calm, your faith, or your strength is triggering something inside them, a desire to grow, to believe, or to change. When someone younger sees a living example of grace or purpose, fixation can follow. They become obsessed because they want what you embody. The angels say, "Be careful with this power, you can guide." But you're not responsible for carrying their growth. Third, karmic lessons. Sometimes souls are paired to finish unfinished business. Their obsession may be a pull created by a karmic contract, a pattern that must be healed, rebalanced, or transformed. This can be intense. The younger person is driven to fix or relive a story with you. The angels advise awareness. Karmic ties can be beautiful or heavy, depending on how both souls choose to respond. Fourth, deep admiration and projection. This person might project their highest hopes onto you. They see your successes, your poise, or your kindness and turn those reflections into an ideal. They're obsessed not with all of you, but with the version of you that answers a hunger within them. That projection can both flatter and mislead. It's essential to know whether they love the real you or the image they created. Now the angels ask me to list the signs that show this younger person isn't just playfully flirtatious. They're seriously obsessed. Watch for these. They show up where you are, not by accident, but with an uncanny frequency. They remember small details. Your favorite book, the way you drink tea, the song you hum. They seek your advice on decisions, feelings, or faith. They treat you like a quiet counselor. Their energy shifts around you. They become quieter, more attentive, almost reverent. They make sacrifices, little acts that show devotion, time, favors, creative gifts. They avoid competition. They retreat from rivals rather than fight, because their focus is on winning your heart, not others. When you see these signs coming from someone half your age, the angels want you to watch closely and respond with both compassion and wisdom. Compassion first. This younger soul may be frightened, awkward, or too intense to express themselves healthily. Meet them with kindness, understanding that obsession often masks insecurity. Yet, discernment second. You must protect your boundaries, your reputation, and your emotional well-being. Acknowledge gently. A simple "I see" you can calm obsessive fear. Set clear limits. If their attention becomes invasive, state your boundaries, time, physical space. And topics that are off-limits encourage healthy growth. If appropriate, guide them toward mentoring, therapy, or their own spiritual practices. Be honest about intention. If this could become a relationship, speak plainly about age differences, maturity, and life goals. If not, be kind but firm. Protect yourself legally and socially. Keep witnesses present for sensitive interactions and avoid situations where rumors could harm you. The angels also offer spiritual tools to handle this energy: prayer, protective visualizations, and personal affirmations. Try this simple prayer the angels offered. Angels of light, surround our paths with wisdom, protect my heart, and guide this young soul to their highest good. Repeat it when their energy overwhelms you. The angels say, when someone half your age is obsessed with you, there are two possibilities. It can be a red flag that drains your peace, or a divine thread woven by heaven to change your destiny. Your job is to discern which one you're facing. Let's explore both sides clearly. Red flags often hide beneath what looks flattering. But the angels want you to be wise, because not every obsession is divine. Some are born from immaturity, insecurity, or control. Watch for these warnings. Possessiveness disguised as devotion. If they try to control your time, friendships, or freedom, the angels say, this is not love, it's fear. Emotional manipulation, crying, guilt-tripping, or dramatic threats to keep your attention are signs of unhealthy attachment. Invasion of privacy. Checking your messages, following you too closely online or offline, or making you feel watched. These are boundaries being crossed. Dependency. If their whole sense of worth is tied to you, it creates a burden that is not yours to carry. Secrecy or shame. If they push you to hide your connection because of the age difference or because they fear being judged, the angels say this is not a divine love, but a shadow bond. But then, there are divine threads. These are holy signs that, despite the unusual age gap, heaven may be working a plan. Look for these. Respect. Even in their obsession, they honor your boundaries and decisions. Their energy gives you peace, not fear. Growth. Their connection with you inspires them to study, work harder, or build better habits. You see them becoming stronger, not weaker. Purity. Instead of pushing for physical gratification, they show admiration for your soul, your wisdom, and your character. Patience. They do not rush or pressure you. They are willing to wait and let the bond unfold naturally. Godly alignment. When you pray about them, you feel a strange peace instead of confusion. The angels show you signs, repeated numbers, feathers, synchronicities pointing to divine orchestration. The angels whisper. Sometimes the younger soul is not here to be your romantic partner, but your spiritual student, friend, or helper. Other times, yes, they may become your spouse, a divine partner chosen in the most unexpected form. You must listen carefully to heaven's guidance before moving forward. The angels recommend a test, not to trick them, but to measure the truth of their obsession. Here are steps you can take. Step 1. Time test. Give the connection time. If it fades, it was infatuation. If it deepens into respect and steady admiration, it could be divine. Step 2. Distance test. Pull back slightly. Do they spiral into panic and manipulation, or do they remain patient and calm? Step 3. Faith test. Talk about God, prayer, and morality. If they lean into these conversations, their heart may be aligned. If they avoid them, their obsession may be shallow. Step 4. Mirror test. Ask yourself honestly, do you feel drained or uplifted after interacting with them? Your spirit always knows. The angels also want to share some real-life examples of how these connections can unfold. Listen carefully, perhaps you'll find your own story here. There was a woman who noticed a young man half her age constantly seeking her guidance at work. At first, she thought it was simply professional admiration. But over time, she realized he was drawn to her spirit, her calm faith, her patience, her ability to see good in others. His obsession was not romantic, but spiritual. He later confessed, "You're the reason I didn't give up on my dreams." This was not a red flag. It was a divine thread of mentorship. A man once felt pursued by a woman much younger than him. She followed his every word online, showing devotion. He worried it was unhealthy, until he discovered that his life testimony had pulled her out of depression and turned her heart back to God. She called him her earth. Angel, their paths were not romantic, but soul-ordained proof that obsession can sometimes be heaven's tool for awakening. And yet, the angels remind us sometimes it does become love. There are stories where a younger soul's obsession blossomed into patience, respect, and eventual divine partnership. Though the world judged the age gap, the angels whispered, "This is not about years. This is about eternity." The relationship endured because it was founded not on fleeting passion, but on God's plan. So now, ask yourself, which path does this younger person's obsession fall into? A red flag that steals your peace, or a divine thread that may transform your life? The angels say, you will know by the fruits. If their presence brings chaos, step away. If it brings peace, pay attention. Heaven speaks in peace, the angels say. The final piece of this message is not just about them, it's about you. You have a choice to make. When someone half your age is obsessed with you, it tests your discernment, your faith, and your understanding of love beyond appearances. Let's dive into what the angels want you to know about your role. The angels show 3 sacred paths you may take. You will know which one applies to you as you listen. Path 1. The teacher's role. Sometimes your role is to guide. The younger soul may not need romance, but wisdom. You are the teacher, the mentor, the lighthouse. Their obsession is simply the soul's way of crying, "Teach me how to live. Teach me how to believe." If this is your path, do not fear their devotion. Instead, give guidance with compassion, but maintain boundaries. Remember, a teacher's love is sacred, not romantic. The angels say, your words may be saving their soul. Path 2. The protector's role. Other times, your role is to protect. Their obsession may make them vulnerable to manipulation, to heartbreak, to wrong choices. You may feel like an older sibling, or even a guardian sent by heaven to shield them for a season. If this is your role, pray for their safety, speak life into them, and step back when necessary. Protection does not mean possession. The angels say, you are their shield, not their cage. Path 3. The partner's role, and sometimes, though rare, and often misunderstood, your role is to be their partner. Yes, even with the age gap, heaven may have written a love story beyond what others expect. The obsession becomes devotion, the attraction matures into respect, and what looked unusual becomes extraordinary. The angels remind you, if this is your path, the fruit will be peace, growth, and God's favor. The world may whisper, but heaven will confirm. Divine love is never measured by calendars, only by eternity. Whichever path you walk, the angels say, do not let fear rule you. This younger person's obsession was never meant to scare you. It was meant to awaken something inside of you. Perhaps compassion, perhaps wisdom, perhaps, yes, even love. Now, let's break down your choices, step by step. The angels want you to be intentional. Pray first, never rush. Ask God, what is this soul's purpose in my life? Discern the fruits. Does their obsession bring peace or chaos? Growth or stagnation? Communicate clearly. Don't leave them guessing. State your intentions, teacher, protector, or partner. Set sacred boundaries. Even in love, boundaries are holy. Protect both of your souls. Listen to signs, feathers, numbers, dreams. Synchronicities. Heaven will guide you if you're paying attention. The angels also give you one strong warning. Do not let society's judgment drown heaven's whispers. People will talk. They will misunderstand. But only you and God know the truth of your soul contract with this younger person. Still, the angels say, if at any point the connection threatens your peace, your dignity, or your safety, step away. God's will never brings destruction, only peace. And now, the angels have one last scroll of wisdom for you. Child of light, do not fear the eyes that look upon you with obsession. This is a mirror showing you your own worth, your power, and your glow. You are admired because you shine with heaven's grace. If the soul who watches you is meant to walk beside you, the path will open naturally, without force, without fear. If they are not, their obsession will fade like smoke, and your peace will remain untouched. Do not doubt yourself. Do not question your beauty, your spirit, or your power. You are chosen, you are radiant, and you are guarded by us, the angels of the Most High. This younger soul sees you because heaven has lifted your light higher. Now, choose wisely. Walk in faith. We are with you, my beloved listener. The angels have spoken. Someone half your age is obsessed with you, but whether they are a red flag or a divine thread, heaven has given you the wisdom to discern. Trust the signs, trust your peace, and trust the angels walking beside you. If this message touched your heart, don't let it be the last one you hear. The angels have so much more to say to you, and we share their words every day on this channel. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Tap the notification bell and stay connected to receive the next divine message meant just for you. Remember, you are loved, you are guided, and you are never alone. Until next time, stay blessed, stay radiant, and listen for the whispers of the angels.